Right about now, the Christian Wake is about to start. As the custom of the church CNS, the Christian Wake will be starting in a very few minutes from now. The people are coming in, they are coming through, and we're sure going to be updating you as this event unfold. God bless you.
Àwọn wọ̀nyí ló ti ṣọ́ra. Tí wọ́n sì tẹ́wọ́ fún Christ. Wọ́n sì yára wọn sí mímọ́. Láti sè nígbà gbogbo. Nísinsìnyí ní ọ̀rọ̀. Àmín.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká jókòó nígbà tí a ń fún Olúwa tá lè bá dúró ìtọ́jú dájú wa lọ́dọ̀ rẹ kí a lè máa bẹ̀rù rẹ. Àwa dúró ń Olúwa, ọkàn wa dúró àti nínú ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ ni àwa ń ṣe ìrètí. Ọkàn wa dúró ń Olúwa jọ àwọn tíṣọ́nà òwúrọ̀ lọ. Àní jọ àwọn tíṣọ́nà òwúrọ̀ lọ. Àwọn ẹgbẹ́ mímọ́ yìí, àwọn ìrètí ní ti Olúwa tó gbọ́dọ̀ lọ dáa ni wọ́n wà. Àti lọ́dọ̀ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ dájú wà. Òun sì dá wa nídìí kúrò níbi ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wa gbogbo ìfúnra wa àti fún ọmọ àti fẹ́rẹ̀ iná. Tí Olúwa ní ilé àti ẹkún rẹ̀, ayé àti àwọn tó tẹ̀lé sínú rẹ̀, tí tó fi jù rẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ lórí òkun, ó sì gbé kalẹ̀ lórí àwọn ṣeun. Ta ni yóò gorí òkè Olúwa lọ? Tàbí ta ni yóò tó níbi mímọ́ rẹ̀? Ẹni tí ó lọ́wọ́ mímọ́. Àìsàn tí kò sí búra ẹ̀tàn, òní orí gbogbo gbà lọ́wọ́ Olúwa àti òdodo lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ìgbàlà rẹ̀. Àwa nìran tí ṣàfẹ́rí rẹ̀, tí ṣàfẹ́rí ojú rẹ̀, Ọlọ́run. Ọba máa láṣẹ o. Ọba tí fàṣẹ sọ̀rọ̀, fàṣẹ sẹ́bẹ̀ àti àdúrà wa náà lórúkọ ti Jésù Kristi Olúwa wa. Ibẹ̀ la máa tẹ̀síwájú nígbà tá a máa kọ àṣàyàn orin mẹ́ta méjì lórí ìjókòó.
Ilẹ̀ dídán àti ilẹ̀ ẹwà. Ìgbà gbogbo là ń sọ gbogbo rẹ̀. Yóò ti dùn tó láti débẹ̀. À ń sọ̀rọ̀ ìta múra rẹ̀. Ọ̀ṣọ́ ojú rẹ̀ tí kò lẹ́fẹ́. Ọ̀rájì rẹ̀ kò ṣeé fẹnu sọ. Yóò ti dùn tó láti débẹ̀. Jọ̀ọ́ Olúwa síbi tirẹ̀. Ṣáà ṣe ẹ̀mí wáyé fún àwọn. Láìpẹ́ àwa náà yóò mọ̀. Ó ti dùn tó láti débẹ̀. Tilẹ́wà tó. Nílẹ̀ mọ́lẹ́ àti fẹ́. Ìgbé rẹ̀ tilẹ́wà tó. Ayé ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ àbọ̀. kò ní pa wọ́n mọ́. Wọ́n bọ́ lọ́wọ́ ìrora. Lókè ọ̀run. Lókè ọ̀run. Àwọn kò wá fìtílà.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3, reading through from verse 1 to verse 13. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, reading through from verse 1 to verse 13. To everything there is a reason, there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born, and a time to die. A time to plant, and a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill, and a time to live. A time to break down, and a time to build up. A time to weep, and a time to laugh. A time to mourn, and a time to dance. A time to cast away stones, and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace, and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to get, and a time to lose. A time to keep, and a time to cast away. A time to rend, and a time to sue. A time to keep silence, and a time to speak. A time to love, and a time to hate. A time of war, and a time of peace. What profit has he that walketh in that, wherein he laboureth? I have seen the travail which God hath given to the sons of men, to be exercised in it. He hath made everything beautiful in his time. Also, he hath set the word in their heart, so that no man can find out the work that God maketh from the beginning to the end. I know that there is no good in them, but therefore a man to rejoice and to do good things in his life. The last verse, which is verse 13. And also that every man should eat and drink and enjoy the good of all his labor. It is the gift of God. The Lord bless these verses for the salvation of our souls.
Gẹ́gẹ́ bá ti
not one. Saying his days are determined, the number of his months will be. Thou hast appointed his bounds, that he may rest, till he shall accomplish as an heirloom his day. For there is hope of a tree, if it be cut down, that it will sprout again, will not cease. Though the roots thereof wax old in the earth, and the stalk thereof die in the ground, yet through the scent of the water it will bud, and bring forth boughs like a plant. But man dieth and wasted away. Yea, man giveth up the ghost, and where is he? As the waters fail from the sea, and the flood decayeth and dryeth up. Verse 12, which is the last verse. So man lieth down, and riseth not. Till the heavens be no more, they shall not awake, nor be raised out of their sleep.
ẹ̀yin ni ìyá aláìníyá abẹ̀yìn ọlọ́run àwọn ogun ẹ ṣe ìyá fún àwọn ọmọ ẹ ṣe ìyá fún àwọn ọmọ ẹ ṣe ìyá fún bàbá ilé Jésù Kristi ọmọ ọlọ́run àlàfo tí ìpapòdà ọmọ wa fi sílẹ̀ yìí ẹ̀yin nìkan lè bá wa kún ní orúkọ Jésù ẹ̀jẹ̀ bá wa kún ẹ má fi wọ́n sílẹ̀ ẹ má kọ̀ wọ́n sílẹ̀ ẹ ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yẹ méje kó fún wa ẹ dúró ti ìdílé kẹmọ ẹdí ọlọ́run wa kẹmọ ẹdí ọlọ́run yín kẹmọ ẹdí ènìyàn yín kẹmọ ẹyìn títí ayé wa ní orúkọ Jésù Kristi Olúwa wa.
Hallelujah! 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 Hosanna! 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 Iye! 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 Ẹ̀yin Olúwa lógo!
Màmá wa
Our mother,
ó ṣiṣẹ́ takuntakun.
she worked very, very
Ó sin
hard.
Ọlọ́run.
She served
Ó bọ́
God.
lọ́mọ dámọ̀ràn papọ̀.
And she walked with
Ó bá kan
God.
jókòó papọ̀.
She sat with God.
Ó sì tún lè sọ wípé ó dìbò ṣe ẹ̀yin ènìyàn mi.
And she also said goodbye to my
Ó tọ́ ó yẹ àsọ̀kan náà wípé Ọlọ́run ṣe òun. Ẹ jẹ́ ká yìn Olúwa lógo.
Glory unto God.
Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí
Once again,
ó fi ọmọ sílẹ̀.
she had children who are married.
Ìyàwó ò sọnù.
Our mother wasn't lost.
Mọ́tò ò dẹ̀ pa.
She didn't die in an
Wọ́n ò
accident.
dẹ̀ jí lọ.
And she wasn't
Ẹ jẹ́
kidnapped.
ká yìn lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. Ẹ̀yin Olúwa lógo.
God.
Ẹ ṣe púpọ̀.
Thank you very much.
Ìfilọ̀.
Announcements.
Ní orúkọ Olúwa.
In the name of the Lord
Àti bàbá wa olórí ìjọ.
and our Father, the head of church,
Bàbá wa orí àgbà Odutayo.
our daddy, Odutayo.
A sọ wípé ẹ kú ara fẹ́ra kù.
And we greet you.
Ẹ kú àtúntì.
We greet you once again, sir.
Olúwa kò ní fi sílẹ̀.
The Lord will not leave you alone.
Ẹ̀mí Ọlọ́run yóò wà pẹ̀lú yín.
The Spirit of the Lord will continue to be with you.
Ọdún yóò jìnnà sáà lórúkọ Jésù.
And our years shall be far.
Màmá wọn lóògbé
We greet the family of our
ìdílé
mother,
ògùn rẹ̀ ní.
the family of Oguremi,
Àwọn tó wà níyìí
those who are here.
àti wà lókè òkun Ọlọ́run yóò di ìdílé yín mú.
With all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will direct your path. This was a scripture that she imparted in my siblings and I, right from our childhood, even until she breathed her last. Permit me to refer to her in the present tense, because I cannot bring myself to refer to her in the past tense, because she lives on in our hearts. She lives on in the minds of each and every one of us. The legacies that she has left are testimonies of the fact that she lives on. This gathering here today is a testimony of the fact that she lives on. She's a cheerful woman. Everywhere she goes, she's known for her signature smile. That signature smile that brings smiles onto the hearts of other people. That signature smile that would wipe away even your own sorrow. That signature smile that once you see it, you are even forced to even smile with her. Even when it seems that all is not well, she still has that smile. Even until her last day, I remember the smile. While she was going through so much pain, she still gave me that smile. While it was evident that she was going through so much, she saw me and gave me that smile. My brother would say, "Momsy man," and she would say, "Bobo me." My sister would say, "Mommy," and she would say, "Yeah." I would say, "Momsy me," and she would say, "Baby me, Koshosho." Mommy is not gone. Mommy lives on. I don't know how else to describe her. She had a large heart. She had a large heart. Everyone that came to her felt at home with her. She made everyone welcome. She makes everyone feel at home. She was a mentor to a lot of people. She was a counselor to a lot of people. Many people called her mother, even when there was no blood relation. And that would say she was the heir to everything she did had to be organized. Everything she does has to be intact. You must not make an error. She will spot it from afar. You must not make a mistake. She will spot it from afar. She has such a gentle spirit. She has such a beautiful soul. No one is perfect, yes. Everyone has their flaws, yes. But all in all, she was the rallying factor among everyone in the family, among her siblings, among her family, among her children. Everyone knew where she was at home. Everyone knew where she was at home. Mom, you're not here physically with us, but we feel you. We feel your presence. We feel your love. Your legacies are all around us. They're so hard to ignore. Everything speaks of you. The whole family speaks of you. We call her the Deborah of our household. She was such a fighter. She fought for love. She fought for peace. She fought for togetherness. She fought for everything she could fight for. We believe that she's right there right now with her Maker. We cannot see her, but she's closer to God, and she's hearing all of our requests and tending them to God. And so we say, Momsy, Mommy, rest on. We love you, but God loves you most.
Let's give a round of applause. Next we call on family from Pastor Dotun Ogunremi.
Praise the Lord. Good afternoon, everyone. And thank you very much for coming. Okay. Thank you very much for coming. My sis, my mom, she's a very organized person. Very organized person. And I'll take this home. When we are having an occasion like this, I remember her very well. She takes charge of everything and everybody. That means that from the cap that you will wear and to the size of your clothes, she will sew for everyone. So that means that if you are coming, all you need to do is bring yourself and the clothes that you wear. So this particular occasion is very strange because we are now the one doing what she was doing. So that's why it's so painful. You know, we lost our mom very young, and has been the only mom that we have. But she's good. I was with her, and she will always smile. Titi, she will always smile. I said, Doctor, everything you said, don't cry. I said, what he said? He said, everything is set. Just relax. Tell your younger ones everything is ready. Don't. That's when she was. I was talking. What are you talking about? I said everything is okay. So now we thank God that everything is okay. Please forgive my emotions, but it's one of those things. and sees me. Wow. This was one person at the age of 16, and she decided to work in the bank so that the younger ones can go to school. When we all graduated from school, that was when she went back to university. This is because we all graduated. Then she went back to University of Lagos. Amazing person. My dad did not even know. Early in the morning, she will put money on all the tables for every one of us to take to school. How much was she earning? She was just a clerk in the bank. But that's how she rose to become the best. My dad would always say, this one is not a daughter. This one is everything to me. And that's why, if you see the photograph, herself and the dad, they were so close, so close. Anything my dad will share with her. And anytime that we have issues, say, go and meet your sister. So thank you very much, sis, for sharing your life with us. Thank you for making our life so beautiful.
Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Àmọ́ra wa tán, àdèlè mọ́ra wa tán, títí a máa fi ní àwọn àsìkò báyìí. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ká rírú àsìkò báyìí fún láàrin wa tá a máa fi mọ́ra wa. I grew to know Auntie Lape more towards the end of her life. It's then I knew that there are some people that can bear for God under all circumstances. Auntie Lape, for almost a year plus now, went through a lot. A lot that did not show at all in the whole family. In fact, they are people of the Lord. Ohun tí Auntie Lape là kọjá kìí ṣe kékeré. Ṣùgbọ́n each time ní rí agony nínú ọ̀rọ̀ tó máa jáde lẹ́nu wọn. Wọ́n máa sọ̀rọ̀ with courage and love. Majority of times, when I wanted to see her, I found it very difficult to come. Torí àwọn àsìkò kan tí mo ní orí ọ̀fẹ́ láti lọ wò wọ́n, mo mọ̀ wípé Ọlọ́run ó ní àwọn èèyàn tó gbìn sínú ayé yìí fún ara rẹ̀. Gbogbo ń dá tí ń sọ lórí Auntie Lape, yes. Ṣùgbọ́n kéèyàn kó fi àyà rán ìṣòro láti sin Ọlọ́run as number one. Kì í dẹ́ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ nìkan ṣoṣo. He gave the husband 100% support. Because it was an agony in the church. The time that everybody needs to stand his ground. But nobody could read it in the face of her husband.
I'm Pastor Mrs. Titilayo Adeshina. Well, I happen to know her at the CNS Children Ministry. We worked together for almost 8 years. And she used to be like a mother. Well, everything that we said about her had been correct. She used to be my boss at the ministry, at the children ministry. At the same time, at Deborah Band, we were at the Deborah Band together. She was my vice captain, and she was just like a mother. It's like a real girl is gone. And the vacuum she created, no one can fill it. But we take solace in the living of the Lord Jesus Christ. And we believe that she's safe with the Lord.
So what would be the one thing you miss about her?
Her motherly care. Her being jovial. Like they said, there is no dull moment with Lape. We used to call her Mere, Mere. Mere, Mere means when a visitor comes, they say in Ijebu, they will tell you go and give him or her a piece of meat, but they will say mere, as in 4. You have to know that is one they are talking about. So that joke, she's well known with it, and we'll miss her greatly. She's like a mother.
That today I will come forward to testify about what our loving, caring, always available mother in the children ministry is gone to eternity. And the solace we have is that while she was with us as a member, as an executive of children ministry, we didn't know that she was performing all the activities. She was on the fast. She's going to end it so soon. But we thank God that it's not how long that you live, but how well. So we thank God that she lived a fruitful, fulfilled, and loving life to the glory of God. Tí gbogbo nǹkan bá rójú, tí a bá sọ, màmá wa sọ pé is well. Tá a náà bá tún kúrò padà pé is well. And even inside well is well. That's Lape for you. And I never sọ fún wa pé ọ̀gá mi, even at times, ó máa ń bá mi wí seriously. Tí bá ti sọ pé mò ń gbé ẹsẹ̀ kan tó ga ju ti children ministry. She's always there correcting, redirecting, and reproving me. So which I enjoy most. That gave me the concern and the regret was that this loving woman that is always attending to people's needs and taking other people's burden upon herself, that the children ministry did not have the opportunity to share from its trying period before our demands. It was so painful. Because we were planning the children day together May last year. While she told me, Ogami, you will not see me for the children day, and even for some time. I said, what are you saying? She said, I should prepare myself. In fact, I had the administration at the birthday for that 27th of May last year. I had to cancel it because she said she would not be available. But I knew if ever she's available, everything will be thorough. There will be no vacuum. So I cancelled it, and lo and behold, she was not available for that children's day last year. Then I thought, well, she's still coming back, not knowing that I'll be coming to testify at our Wake Kids service. But God knows better. God knows better. Mama Mary, as we fondly call her, because Oyaya, Rí, àti gbogbo tá a bá ń ṣe kò ń jẹ́ ká mọ̀ ẹgbẹ́ àkókò ń lọ ní children ministry. You can never get bored when she's available. And I thank God for her life, and I thank God for the husband that God gave her. And also, I thank God for the faith of the children that God gave her. So, èyí fi hàn wá pé ikú olódodo, ìrìn olódodo, ìwà olódodo ni màmá wa rìn. So, ó sì sọ fún wa pé kí àwa náà kí a máa wò báwo ni ìgbẹ̀yìn wa yóò ṣe rí níbi òkú wa tí wọn ò ní sọ nǹkan tí a ṣe. Ó dá lórí gbogbo nǹkan tí à ń jẹ́rìí sí, àwọn ògùn ọ̀run náà wọ́n ń jẹ́rìí sí. Ó dá mi lójú pé bí àwa ṣe wà tí ó jẹ́ pé gẹ́gẹ́ bí Bíbélì sọ̀rọ̀ pé ká má ṣe banújẹ́ bí àwọn òpè, ṣùgbọ́n mo rí pé lójú wa ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ń banújẹ́ pé àní rí mọ́, ṣùgbọ́n òun ń yọ̀ lọ́hùn nítorí pé ó wà nínú ìtura ayérayé, adé ògo náà sì ti jẹ́ tirẹ̀. So àdúrà mi ní pé iwájú tó kọjú sí ó ti dára, ẹ̀yìn tó fi sílẹ̀ kò ní bàjẹ́, ìjọ náà tó fi sílẹ̀ kò ní bàjẹ́. She is involved in so many areas of the church. Tó bá ti ń jẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run, ọ̀rọ̀ iṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run, she is always there. Òun ni patroness for our brigade. Àwọn náà ni matron for Fakeye house security camp. Àwọn kan náà ni wọ́n jẹ́ special events wa gbogbo every special events gẹ́gẹ́ bí títí ṣe sọ màmá mẹ́tò la máa ń pè wọ́n and that also bákùn yẹn yọ sílẹ̀ fún wa lọ́dún ìgbà tá à ń ṣe Mother's Day you discover that it was not the standard of Mother's Day tí à ń ṣe ní Surulere la ṣe this year because she was not available so bàtà tó fi sílẹ̀ ó tóbi gẹ́gẹ́ bí bàbá akọ́rin máa ṣe sọ pé káwa wọ bàtà tiwa ká má wọ bàtà oníbàtà àdúrà mi ní pé bàtà tiwa náà túbọ̀ tóbi sí lórúkọ Jésù iṣẹ́ táwọn fi gba adé èkó Olúwa fi fún wa so àwòpàdé lẹ́sẹ̀ Jésù ní.
I am Akinto Florence from the Children Ministry section of the Sunset Church Movements Surulere Ayoni, kilometer 4 Papa Oshodi Expressway. I met Auntie Odutayo, mother in Israel, in the 80s at the children section of the Sunday school. She was a teacher and later she rose to the post of the financial secretary and later to the treasurer of the ministry before her demise. And she also dual as the head of all the committees or units of activities in the children's section. While she was the financial secretary, I was the head of the training, development and research units. So we used to work hand in hand, coordinating most of the activities, especially the festival periods. And Auntie used to stand her ground. We used to call her Mary Mary, which was a name we derived from her joking mood with us, where she would be making the Ijebu people of the Yoruba tribe. She would be saying that when they want to accost people during parties, that they would say, that person is an important person, so please serve him or her right. Give her a good meal. We have 4 pieces of meat, but the Jebus will do like this.
Thank you for all the love that you have shown. Thank you very much, thank you so much, we are so grateful. And thank you for your comforting words. We are encouraged with that. And together we can actually move to the greater heights. So I want to thank everyone for coming. God bless you. God will, every journey message that we embark upon today will be safe. And we will be here tomorrow to give a final celebration of service to our dear mom. Thank you very much for coming. God bless you.
She loves God. She loves people. She loves to be organized. She loves things to be done on time. She knows everything about being upright. So that's the thing I want people to follow about her, to emulate about her, to show God's love and to put more work in God's work and to reach out to a lot of people as much possible as you can. You can reach out and support people, help people without even blowing your horns. But that's what she does. She can look after 100 people without each one of them knowing. So she does things in privacy. So that's the most important thing that blew my heart about her. That she's so selfless. She does things that are amazing. People don't even believe. She can go to length for you. She can sacrifice for you. She can give up her life for you. So I want people to just learn from her life. And if we have hundreds of her in our community, I believe our society is going to be a better place.
We are here at the Christian Week and we are at the final stage, the closing prayer. I have with me here Aliyah. Aliyah wants to talk about Mommy Lakwe. What do you have to say about her?
My name is everybody. My name is Aliyah. Mommy was a very great woman. I've knew her since when I was a kid. When I was a kid, she liked me very much and always direct me to the right path and always make sure I had everything I want, and I was always a convenient child. Anytime I'm with her, I'm always happy and I'm so sad that she's dead now because I'll not be able to see her anymore. She was a great woman which I would like to exhibit her behavior. Awesome. And she's also my role model because she directs me to the right path and makes sure I have everything I want.
My name is Odutayo and my mom is, like my brother said, she's all shades of beautiful, all shades of love, all shades of discipline. She was a disciplinarian. Someone once asked me that how do I cope with mommy and daddy together in the house? Because both of them are disciplinarians. She doesn't tolerate any form of untidiness. She doesn't tolerate any form of lagging behind of duties. She was very organized. She would organize something even to the tiniest details that nobody would even remember. Those are some of the things that I miss about her. I miss her smile. I miss her cheerfulness. She has a very cheerful spirit. She brings laughter into everything. She would crack jokes, and there is no dull moments with her. Those are some of the things that we'll miss about her. She was very loving. She was very kind. She could give her eye just so that we could succeed. She could give everything she had just so that we could prosper. We were our prayer points every single day. I was going through her jotter recently, and all I could see was praying for all her children. She had such a heart of service for God. She worked tirelessly in the vineyard of God. So she was well known. She left legacies everywhere she went to. One way or the other, you will know that somebody is missing if she's not there, because she had such a special touch to everything. I know that right now she's resting in the bosom of our Lord. She's free from pain. She's free from sickness. She defeated death, like I said in the tribute. Death did not defeat her. She defeated death because she wasn't afraid, even until the very last. Like I said, she's very organized. She put everything in order, even until the very last. My dad said she told him that if death comes, everything is ready. Like she would always say, everything is ready. I made arrangements for everything. And truly, she had already done that. So those are some of the things I would miss about her. We hoped that, she would, thank God she saw her grandchildren, but we hope that she will live longer than this to see her great-grandchildren. But God took her at the appointed time, and in that we rejoice. We rejoice because she's with God. We rejoice because she's with her Savior. And we rejoice because on the last day, we are going to meet again. So that is why we are not saying good night. We are not saying goodbye. We are saying good night because we are going to meet on the resurrection morning. Thank you.
My name is Odutayo, the husband of the late Ojuolape Odutayo. I will miss the totality of a human being. I will miss her gentility. I will miss a God-given helpmate. I will miss my dressing mirror. I will miss my dresser. I will miss my monitor. I will miss my janitor. I will miss a part of me has been cut off. I will miss my alarm clock. I will miss my timekeeper. I will miss someone who is a companion, not only in secular life, but even in spiritual life. Because of me, because of the support she will have for me in my ministerial duties, she submitted to attend a Bible school so that she can be equipped to assist me in my ministerial duties in spiritual sphere. So I'm going to miss someone who, when I'm preparing for a sermon, who will also go and prepare her own sermon and say, Daddy, I have done some things. Can you compare it with what you have and harmonize? It gives a total, complete delivery and perfect delivery. I will miss, it's like, I'm going to miss someone that I can't really describe, but someone that is energetic, a homemaker, someone that even on her sick bed will care for what I will eat, how I will dress, and how I will look neat. Even in her sick bed, she will be asking me, Daddy, what will you eat? As if she can go and prepare it. I will miss someone when I finish dressing, will look at me and say, no, that one is not good. Go and change that shirt. Go and change that top. I will miss someone who, when I put on a cap, when I wear a native, will tell me that cap does not go with the native. Someone that, even where I don't place that cap rightly on my head, will tell me to adjust. And if I can't adjust it properly, will come and adjust it for me. Who is going to do that for me? So that's why I said, I'm going to miss the totality of a human being. It's like part of me is cut off. Since her demise, I wake up late, what I wasn't used to. Because she will wake up and say, Daddy, it's time, wake up. If maybe I am tired, I couldn't get up early, she said, are you planning to get late to where you are going? That shows that she cares for even where I'm going. So she does not only care for me as a person, she cares for everybody that surrounds me. She cares for the family. She's a rallying point. She's a balancer. She balances everybody. She ensures that everybody, she's someone that has calendar of everybody's birthday in her head. At every point, she will wake up 12 midnight to send birthday messages to people. During our own anniversary, sometimes as a man, I am carried away by issues. She will be the one that will remind me today is our anniversary. Sometimes early in the marriage, she was the one that will remind me today is your birthday. Because I don't remember. I just take every day as they are. But she's the one that will remind. So when she does that, I am forced to remember her own birthday. I cannot say it all. But I just want to, like the preacher said, I want to admonish myself. Because the Bible says, and David encouraged himself. And he encouraged those that were with him after the plunder. He encouraged himself and he encouraged those with him. So I just want to encourage myself so that I can encourage others. I want to encourage myself with the fact that he's not dead. She's not dead. But she's living, she's still alive. Living in our hearts. Living in the life of others. Because people will continue to remember the good she has done. And that shows that she lives in their lives. She lives in my life. I cannot forget her. I cannot forget those days that we quarrel. I cannot forget those days that we share joy together. I cannot forget when things go awry and we all felt this is the end of it. And somehow we all came back together. Without telling each other, we came back together and said, no, it must not be the end. And after that, the marriage waxed stronger. We were like Siamese twins. So for a conjoined twins to be separated means a lot. But like I said in my tribute, I bask in the gospel, where Jesus Christ himself in Luke chapter 17, chapter 24, I think verse 17 says, two shall be on bed, one shall be taken, and the other will be left. So I console myself that, though I did not expect that taking one and one being left will get to me so soon. But what do I say? The Lord is supreme in everything. He's sovereign. He reigns supreme over our lives. So if he says it is time, like I told people that God will always give us his best. It's once you are his child, he will always give you his best. That best may not be sweetening to you. That best may not be your expectation. But that is the best that God has for you. So the only thing we can do is to accept God's best. And God's best for us is to take her away now. We only have to take it. And even in it, give praise to the Lord.
I'm apostle and pastor. I'm the shepherd of the English Service Chapel of the C&S Church, Ojuolape, New. And we thank God for the life of our mother, Mrs. Odutayo, who just joined the Saint Triumphants. What I would want every Christian to emulate or to hold on to is just what I have said in the sermon, that nobody is here forever. We will all die one day. And when we die, we are definitely going to another place where we are going to give account to our Creator. Because our being is not accident. It's not an accidental being. God actually created us. There is a God that created us and gave a purpose to our lives. And we must all struggle to fulfill that purpose. that is when we can be accountable, and that's when we can have a place with him in eternity. So my word for every Christian is to check our ways. The world continues to grow bad on a daily basis, but I wish that Christians will check our ways and return to God, so that life can be better for us here, and then it can be easier for us to gain eternity. She was a very jovial person. She likes everybody. She was a mother, a real mother. And for people like her, just not me missing her now, not even just the husband missing her, the entire Church of God is going to really miss her because of the role she's playing. She was playing in the Church of God, in the children ministry, and as a support to her husband, who is also in charge of a church. You know, her position was a very important one then.
Mommy. Well, I don't even know what to say, but I'll miss her. I'll miss her face, her calling. She's there for me at the time of my rough time.
My name is King Oguremi. I'm the last born of the Oguremi's family, and my sister happened to be the first child of our family. I will say the closeness between us is like a mother and child, because it's very hard for people outside to know if she's not my biological mom. Because when I was very, very young, I used to see her as my mom's sister. Then I think, oh, who is this lady? Actually, I never knew how she was to me, because I just found out she always comes for me. Every time I'm in summer break, she comes, take her to her house, buy us everything we need. So we're the closeness was too much like a mother and son closeness. So she was very, very close to me. It's the love and the organization, because when I knew her, I always see her as a leader, a role model. Like, she's got a lion heart. Like, she can do a lot of things people can't do. She can do a work of 20 men within herself. She's got that capacity where she thinks fast. She's vast in information. She's loving. She's so caring. She's an amazing woman. I will very, very much miss her, and all her words, the drill she gave me. I now realized it when I was told she died, that I now realized, I now reflected back to when I was growing up with her, because I normally stay with her most of the time when I'm in holidays, so from school. That the drill she was giving me then was a knowledge and lesson of a lifetime. So I saw all those legacies now, and I realized it from what people said today about the testimonies, the tributes people are giving. And I realized it's affected me in a way. Then I see the reflection of her life in me, because I believe I'm now following her legacy now, because I can listen to all the tributes, and I can see that it's very, very close to what I'm doing right now. So now I believe her legacy still lives in me, and I'm gonna keep up with the legacy, and I'm gonna make her proud wherever her spirit is now, and she's gonna be smiling on me, because she normally calls me the baby of the house, and now I think no one is going to be calling me that now, and that's the most important thing I miss in her, and her smiles, and her word of wisdoms, and her faithfulness, and the most important thing, she taught me how to love God, be with God, and she normally takes us to church, and I believe in God, and she's a spiritual woman, and she's everything. She's everything to me. I will so much miss her, and I believe wherever she is now, she'll be proud of us. She will be proud, and I'm promising her that I'll make her proud, and wherever I go, our legacy will always continue, and people will see her in me. That's a promise for her.
All right, that's it for today. The wake keep has been concluded. We'll be coming through again tomorrow for the funeral service. I'm sure you guys will join us as we conclude on the funeral rites for Pastor Mrs. Eunice Ojuolape Odutayo. My name is Kachi Umendu, and I'm reporting for Kings TV.